Coming this season on Rogue Life.
Hey there, it's me, Benny Bowers. So, the world has been pretty crazy since the last time you saw me. That girl that I kind of have a crush on friend-zoned me hard.
I mean, yeah, we sort of share a connection, but only in a way that you find between two good friends.
Sometimes storytellers need help just a bit.
I was detained and questioned by some secret government organization.
Mr. Bowers, we have this footage of you with Miss Blake and Mr. Peterson huddled together for an hour outside of the building.
The heroes are stuck, and they can't escape.
I infiltrated an apocalypse cult.
The master must be released to bring back his power and strength to the chosen people through the enlightened veil.
And I faced down a rogue AI.
I'm all about creating new and interesting stories and entertaining. If it's just a bunch of puppets, but there's no one to watch the show, what's the point?
Going back, let's move forward.
Oh, and let's not forget getting caught up in a full-on Broadway musical.
With a day you set, knocking out, and when you're rocking a sock of a day you set, knocking up, those heroes will get away, and we'll surely save the day with a day you set, knocking out.
You'd think I'd get discouraged by all this, but nah, I'm just trying to live my best life.
Rogue Life Season 2 premieres March 25th, 2024 on your podcast app of choice.
Groundbreaking innovations in esoteric. Ludens have transformed Shemayan's sight, but never before has such a venture been possible. Many people concerned about the consequences of, some even threatening to it. That's just fear of the unknown.
What do you mean you can't confirm he made it to Anderkant? The whole plan rested on that. You had better make contact quickly. If he is dead, it will be your head. I hope you aren't trying to shift the blame here. That would not be good for your health. I did my part. The explosion did not happen early. It happened exactly when it was supposed to. Establish contact and fix this. I will tolerate no more excuses. Specialist. Lessee. That was an interesting conversation. Some might even describe it as incriminating. Whatever do you mean? Don't. I had my suspicions. You wanted this to fail, didn't you? Come in. Close the door. I hope you know, my silence is going to be very expensive. I mean, after all, this is going to fall on my head, right? I'll never work a pit again. I need to think of my retirement. Specialist, I don't think you fully understand. Save it. As well as my payment, I've got another demand. You deploy the vac ships immediately to comb for survivors. I don't give a shit if they're one-time use. The least you can do is try and minimize the damage you caused. Don't cut me off again, Specialist. I am sorry your system wasn't robust enough to handle a little fire. All those lives lost. Such a shame. I expect there were no survivors at all. Everyone being turned inside out in those tunnels as they vented their atmosphere. If only someone had advised some resilience measures. The vac ships. Deploy them. Now. I'm afraid the vac ships are otherwise occupied. Busy with other tasks. What the hell? I said don't interrupt. I was going to make this quick, but you've irritated me. Now it's going to be a little more traumatic. What are you? I'm afraid I'm not some theatre villain specialist. I'm not going to share my plan with you before you die. Your eyes, they're striking, aren't they? A gift from my mother. Shame to keep them hidden. Please. Please. No use in begging. You're going to leave this room. Head straight back for your bunk. You're going to write a note. It will simply say, I'm sorry for everything. Then you will take some rope, and you will hang yourself with it. I won't. Your body seems to disagree. Though bravo for resisting a little. Please, don't speak to anyone en route to the big sleep. Best to limit the damage, as you say. Teresa, would you mind having someone check on the specialist? Maybe after dinner. I'm a little concerned about him. Thank you. You're so kind. Please make sure I'm not disturbed for the next little while. I must record a message for broadcast about this whole terrible business. Thank you. You are a dear. The nymphum at Celis destroyed. The Imperial Library in Sadara Meru closed to all but those who carry the Sada name, and now besieged by the forces of revolution. Yes, that seems like a good start. No, goddammit, stop! No! H, is there any way to increase the quality of your voice and, find some way to cut out the PR broadcast at all?
I can't cut out the broadcast, mate. Have you tried shipping a lineup? You might, boost the reception a bit.
No, I haven't sent a lineup. I'm in a hole.
Why the fuck are you in a hole? That'll be most of the problem, mate.
I don't know. Habit, I guess. As you can imagine, deep in his notes, we don't spend a lot of time on the surface.
Fair enough, mate, but if you want to be able to hear me properly, yeah. That
Yeah, of course. Fight for comms. I'll get on that now.
Did you know that the Anderkant project is the first major multinational initiative since the formation of the Boundary Vanguard and the Nymphum? It's the only multinational initiative outside the framework of the Treaty of Bhutan. This means that instead of relying on quotas, nominations and national contributions from governments, the Anderkant project can recruit and employ citizens from any nation directly, excluding...
How's that then? Is that a little better, is it?
Yeah, much better. I can hear you much more clearly now. Take it you're not really a big fan of the Lessee then, are you?
You mean the fella who just made a speech asking for forgiveness for letting us die? No, not a big fan.
I met him once, you know.
Did you now? Did you meet the lessor as well?
Is anyone? The Lessee gave a speech at my induction. It was a good one.
And?
He's a total prick. But he's also right.
Oh well. Glad to see your faith in the mission hasn't been shaken by your slow but inevitable death then.
Even if I don't make it, whoever does will bring back the secrets of the ancients.
Well, those secrets didn't help the ancients very much, did it? You're certainly going to help us.
Oh, you sound like my father. Without the Ludens...
Alright, I was kidding. Just got a bit of a saddle, like. I don't need another PR broadcast, not from you. You've made the point. The Lessee would say the same thing to Selsan to Lavasian, though. Even when he tells the truth, you can't wash the stinky cycle.
Where are you from, H? You sound... Oh, gone again.
The fate of the ancients is one of the greatest mysteries of our age. It's unknown when their civilization came to an end, or how, but there are many theories abound. It is, however, widely accepted that the last age ended sometime before the fall, the departure of the gods, and the commencement of the era of silence.
Seem to right tile.
You absolute git.
You think I was going to make it easy for you now? I'm dying, you know.
Ha! Bottom left tile.
Oh.
Ha ha!
I see there's no mercy in you at all.
Sorry. I'm dying, you know.
Well, I guess that's 5-3 now.
6-3? No wonder you keep losing if you can't count.
That first game was a warm-up. Just to see if it would work, and I got interrupted by a bloody PR broadcast.
On my turn. It stands.
Bloody deepness. Has anyone ever told you you're sticklers for the rules?
It has been said.
So, you die. You got to be pretty pissed you're here, eh? Bad enough you left the mine, but working on the surface.
He was a lifelong onsetter. Said it was the purest work. Meant that you were always as far from the surface as the mind would permit.
Hell of a rebellion you'll go on and done, eh?
He doesn't know what I do here. I told him I'd be helping with the tunnel systems. But even that was too much disrespect for him. Building shallow mines for the surface dwellers. I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
You had much contact with him, like?
No. Nothing since I left. Found a note from my mum in my pack when I arrived, but nothing since.
How did your old man take a looting showing up in the mines?
He got shirty when they first arrived. Cursed into the deepest circles of the hells. Him and his mates even threatened to destroy them. It was all hot air. The tunnelers allowed him to get deeper underground. The looms meant we were growing more food, and the pumps meant we weren't getting sick. And they prevented fire damp too. Not many deepeners are going to argue with something that gets them living further away from the surface.
Don't mean to be disrespectful to your old man, but I don't know what he's missing.
What?
It's bloody beautiful out here. Just look. Look up.
Wow. It's...
magnificent. But you don't get that in the pits, eh?
I've never been out here at night. What are they?
Stars. Depends who you ask. My mum said they were like strands of ice hair streaking across the sky. Dad said they were the spirits of wolves swimming in the eternal depths. My mad Uncle Terry said they were massive balls of burning gas billions away from us, streaking past at incredible speed. But he ended up in the madhouse, so...
I've only ever heard them described in stories. I've never actually seen them.
Reckon if you die so these, he changed his mind about the surface.
Knowing him, he'd just see it as all the more reason to stop people coming out here. Nothing more threatening to the Deepener's way of life.
So, when are you going out then?
What? What do you mean?
To Anderkant. Where are you going?
Are you running out of air or something? Is your head going funny? I can't go out there, I'll die.
Have I missed something? You're going to die here, are you not?
Yeah, but I'll live longer if...
How's that? If you set up the Anderkant dome...
It's broken. It was the first thing I checked.
Are you really going to miss the chance to be the first in? After everything you've given up to be here, you could pack up the one you're using, pop on your vac suit, and use that when you get there.
Bloody hell, H, I didn't realise my company was so unbearable. If you don't want to talk to me anymore, we can just switch off the softs.
I don't know how long I've got, bud. Less time than you for sure. Consider it a dying man's last wish. Go out there. Tell me what it looks like. Tell me what you see. Get your name in the history books. Make this whole thing just a little bit less tragic, will you? Please.
That's a hell of a guilt trip. I hope you don't use that on your kid. H?
Think about it, will you? I'm going to get some tip. Chat with you in the morning, alright?
H? H?
Hey, Sylvie. I'm not going to labour this. If you're listening, then I'm dead. You're rich. And we're both released from our obligations to one another. I only want to ask for one thing. If you can. Can you please find it in your heart to forgive me? And think back to happier times. I know Max is going to hear a great many things about me. He probably already has if Dad has had anything to do with it, but please. Not from your lips, yeah? Even if you don't understand. Even if you don't agree. Please honour this request. Let him listen to the messages I've sent him. I want him to at least try to understand. I can't bear the thought of dying a traitor in his eyes. Or in yours. Please. Please try to forgive me if you can.